Hello everyone and welcome back to the Pokemon White 2 Extreme Randomizer Nuzlocke with your boy, Shady Sin. Welcome to episode number 23 of this journey through the Unova region, guys. In the last episode, guys, we made our way to Undella, scooped up all the encounters around the block, and we what's what I'm looking for here? We just got a few encounters. I played Shocking, and last episode we kind of just screwed around. Today's episode is different, guys, because I'm actually recording me talking after the episode because basically OBS did not catch up. Well, my mic and OBS had a lovely time together and didn't record, so I thought, what's the next biggest thing I could do? So basically I am watching what I've recorded, and so I'm just basically watching what I've, like, the audio that I'm recording, and yeah. So it's not gonna be like, oh yeah, the usual, like, here's a team wiki recap, blah 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 blah. I'm just talking because it just didn't record. So yeah, I've done this before. I had to do this with my Y playthrough for one of the episodes. For some reason, I think either OBS updates, and for some reason, whenever OBS updates, it just resets. It picks something. It picks either my headphone, either my mic, or the game. Actually, it's more normally my mic. It normally picks my mic and goes, all right, today's the day you're just not working. So it just didn't record any audio because my mic wasn't on, which was weird, or it just went, hey, look. Honestly, I probably should have checked that it was recording my audio, but I'm an idiot and didn't. So this is how I fixed it. So yeah, that's what's happening. We're just checking. We do have 2 new members, by the way. We have Iro here. It kind of sucks because I did like a really decent intro. He does have Almost Wind Surf, Techno Blast, and Horn Leech. We gave him the Chill Drive because that's what Techno Blast is used for. Makes it ice. I did have a heart scale that I had, so I went to the move chick and checked everyone's moves that they could learn. I only had one, and I found out that Ira had Ominous Wind, and because it's a Ghost Flying type, I was like, that's what we're doing. That is what's happening. So yeah, this episode is going to be done differently. I'm literally just watching the footage I've literally recorded, and obviously now we have Goth, Steel Dragon, with Sludge Wave, Fly, Shell Smash, and Chip Away. I was going to add Duskull, but when I was training, I ran into a Dusclops and a Dusknoir, and Dusclops' ability is Trace. No, not Trace, it's Truant. Because it was using Giga Impact, recharging on the turn that had Truant, and then attacking again. So I don't really want to use the Pokemon as Truant because I don't have a Reaper Cloth, and in this game I need a Reaper Cloth just to, like, level it up. Because it needs to be holding a Reaper Cloth to level up, kind of thing. So yeah, I mean, I don't know kind of what else to say about that, but yeah, that's what happened. I really talked about it really well in the video, like what actually happened, but obviously that's fucked. But anyway, you gotta make do what you can, just do what you can, kind of thing. It's at least I recorded my game audio, so I'm kind of happy about that. So so this episode was interesting for me to sit down and record, and I was feeling okay, but later on it gets a bit wild. Not as wild as the Shearing Cold Prugly from last episode. Oh my god, guys. Guys, hear me out. I was so salty. I was like talking to my younger brother. I said, mate, I got hit by 2 Shearing Colds from a Prugly. And he looked at me and he's like, that's unlucky. Because that's like a 30% chance, like actually 30% chance. And I was like, well, that's kind of shitty. And then I said it used 2 of those other ones on the other Pokemon, didn't land it. And I was just like, he was like, oh, that sucks. And I was like, yeah, I know, it's pretty painful. But anyway, shit happens. Kind of gonna move forward with it. So with the grinding, I battled all the trainers in Undella Bay, and I battled all the trainers south of Undella. So all their trainers are battled. I decided to add the Goth because it was a steel type, and it was the closest steel type that I had that was close to my level. It was, and then evolved, when it evolved into Gothitelle, it evolved into a steel dragon and lost speed boost and gained some nature thing, whatever it got now. Anyway, so now I have 3 dragon types, so in all honesty, I'm just going to roll for it. I'm just going to play it as it is, so yeah, I almost lost Motham here. Oh man, it kind of sucks because like in this episode my reactions are actually really like pretty crazy because I'm like half tired, but I mean, what are you going to do? So what else did I talk about? Oh yeah, some of their levels, some of my Pokemon's levels may be higher than last episode, but that's due to the fact that I use them to help grind up my newer members. Kind of happens, you know, sort of thing, but we roll for it. So this episode's just going to be me and you guys talking as I literally watch footage of myself play. Oh, so weird doing this the first time when I had to do it for my Y playthrough, when I had one of my, again, OBS updated, and it was like, yeah, look, we're not going to register your mic. And I'm like, well, my mic's always connected. How the fuck are you not registering my mic? But anyway, OBS likes to do its thing, so I can't complain. Just like, it's easy fix kind of thing. So he, as you can see, Dylan gets level 46, and it's like, oh, I talked about such good stuff, and I'm like, oh, just trying to talk about it again in the moment. It's kind of like, you know, when you do something in the moment, it's kind of like, whatever. So, I taught Morphin Cut because I felt like I needed a weaker move to kind of, to teach. So I could damage Pokemon, which actually worked out because I could cut down this tree. And then this reaction was so good, and I'm like, cuts me deep. I found another fossil. I was so happy. I was like, yo. So basically what the plan is with me is that I'm gonna going to you know, I'll talk about that later because I don't actually use my fossil yet. I don't even use the fossil in this episode. I actually use the fossil. I'm going to use it next episode because I want to get the encounter left of Lacanosa, if you know what I mean. But so yeah, I go up here, push this rock down, do your thing, kind of thing. But it's like, really, why? Oh, such a good recording as well. But anyway, so we pick up this Mega Test, you know what? We're not even going to talk about. I don't even know what fucking berry we're talking about here. We're just talking about berries, guys. We're going to be on a berry farming episode. You guys want to see a berry episode? You guys down for a berry episode? But you know, that'd be pretty cool. Berry episode. What else did I mention in that episode? Because this is like 5 hours afterwards, right? After I recorded, because I went and did stuff. Well, not really, actually. Not like 5 hours. It's like 2 hours afterwards. I went and had a shower and ate some food and, you know, the usual stuff. As like classic move, I didn't heal. Classic. Is my mic actually recording? Yes, it is. Beautiful. My mic is actually recording. Lovely. You love to see it, you know? You love to see it recording. You love it. You're really just embracing it. I'm kind of down to having a speed boost, almost winning Charizard, because that's kind of cool, kind of crazy, kind of good. But I know there's a Cobalion at the end of this route, so I was super duper excited to get this Cobalion encounter if I get to it. Do I get to it? I do get to it, by the way, guys. I do get to the Cobalion. Like, I'm not gonna I'm not gonna just bullshit, yeah, but yeah, I get to the Cobalion. Not to say I don't get the Cobalion, but I get to the I get there. I physically get to the Cobalion. That is it. Pretty wild, eh? Pretty crazy. But I mean, I hope this recording, me re-recording, goes well. I hope. I really do hope it does go well, because if it doesn't, it's going to be really awkward. It's going to be really awkward if it doesn't. If I shoot it, it's not going to... There's absolutely no way it screws up twice, right? There's no way, right? There's no possible thing. Anyway, so I'm fighting this Gengar here. I know, right? Absolutely spiffing stuff here. Absolutely spiffing stuff. It's kind of nutty. Oh, I almost died to a icy wind that I did not realize that it had, but you know. It's icy wind that it has? Yeah, it has icy wind. So then I realized that half my team's weak to ice, and yeah, pretty nice. But yeah, I can't believe evolved into a dragon type, still dragon. There are 3 dragon types, ice types. Then again, I realize it's actually neutral, it's not actually. It's not like resisted or anything, it's just like there kind of thing. But as you can see, we do pretty well against this Gengar that has Vine Whip. So it just sits there whipping vines at me, moving its head back and forth, shaking its hips like Shakira over here. But as we just bop it and glock it with this what's the word I'm looking for? Gothitelle. It just makes you go, wow, that's really great. That's really awesome. But anyway, I go over here. What the fuck was that? Oh, my phone's like, hey, look, you have one new message. No, leave me alone, phone. Jeez. Anyway, how are you guys all going? I hope you guys are having a good time and enjoying the shitty content that I put out sometimes, but you know, sometimes, pretty all the time actually. Yeah, I heal all my Pokemon. What the hell? What's my phone? Okay, my phone's doing something. I don't know what. It's really hard to like think, because I'm sitting here watching myself like not long after I played the game, and it's like, how do I say the same stuff I've already said, kind of thing. So this guy gives me stuff, which is kind of cool. So I was like, stonks, I'll take that. That guy can give you like a Reaper Cloth, so I was kind of hoping he did. But unfortunately, he did not give me a Reaper Cloth because he gave me a yellow flute. So I go into this house, this guy's Pample was like, hey look, we don't do nothing with no hoodlums over here. I then make an executive decision to not battle, to battle this chick actually. I thought it was like to not battle, and I was like, why would I not battle this chick? But yeah, has a Blitzel. I'm pretty sure I was talking smack about Paul being not being able to hit hard, and then it does this. What a beautiful hit. But then again, it is a Blitzel and it is weak as shit. Anyway, don't know why. I'm pretty sure the level cap that I put for fully evolved Pokemon is like 45, 46, 47, 48. Could actually be 48 actually. 47? I swear I put it at 45. But then the game always does its own thing with the levels, as it does. So we go over here, I see there's a fisherman. I decide to leave this fisherman, and there's a fisherman to the south, like all the way down, that I decide to leave because I just want to leave them there. I know that's absolutely bonkers that I just want to leave them there. I want to leave them in the natural habitat, you know. I want to leave them there just so they can just, you know, enjoy a nice, you know, Heart and Thirst. I get Quiver Dance, which is actually kind of nice, not gonna lie. Like, Quiver Dance is actually pretty good. I don't even check because I'm an idiot who can learn it, because I'm like, bro, my Pokemon are already good. My Pokemon are amazing. So I walk over here, find this item, which is a Focus Sash, which is kind of crazy, kind of nutty, and basically I then don't battle the 2 fishermen that I've just zoomed on past, I kind of just, you know, let them keep fishing. They're obviously catching fuck all because they're still there. Then I see the bushes over there for the Cabally, and I'm like, awesome. Awesome. But then I decided to battle him. I don't even know what's going through my head. I'm just like, I'm like picking and choosing trainers, you know, this one, that one kind of thing. Like, oh, I can battle this one, or I can battle that one. I don't even know why I got my headphones on, but I think it helps because I can still hear the Pokemon music, like the battle music, so... then again, do you really want to listen to your own voice? But then again, I can kind of handle listening to my own voice, but at the same time I can't, it depends. But it's like 50-50, but anyway, that's just me talking a bit of schmacko over here. So then that Starly goes down, and then I have an amazing, is this where I have the amazing epiphany? See, here's the thing, is it here? No, it's not here. Oh, I had like this amazing epiphany and it was just awesome, and now I can't remember what I was talking about this epiphany because there's an epiphany, and you know, an epiphany is a... How many times can I say... Wait a minute, how many times can I say epiphany? Anyway, we're going to disregard that. Have you ever looked at Mantime's face and thought that is one beautiful boy? Look at that face, man. He's freaking cute as hell, man. It's like an anime girl, bro. It's anime Mantime. It's got a rough skin though, so just be careful of that. Be careful of that skin, bro. It's a bit rough, you know. Rough around the edges, but soft in the middle, you know. What am I? I'm talking about a bloody Mantime thing. Okay, I'm not even gonna bother with. Oh, that's. Let's talk about Mantime. Let's talk about Mantime. Mantime, man. You know what? I'm not even going to question it, hey? Are you guys going to question it? Probably not. But anyway, that's a... I then end up realizing that he's a rotation battle, which, in all honesty, I probably should have realized it was a rotation battle, but, I mean... because I think the other chick up ahead is a triple battle. Yeah, she's a triple battle. I almost sound like I haven't even played this, but yeah, I recorded myself playing it, like... Anyway. Sometimes I am a bit cool, you know, a bit cool for school. Bit of a smart boy, a bit of a joker, really. Then I walk up to this chick, and I think that she stole, fucking, what's his name from Gen 3? What's his name? Mr. Bridie, that's his name. She stole Mr. Bridie's Wingull. I called it a Pelipper, but it's a Wingull, obviously. Don't know why I called it a Petpella. Maybe because I think of a toilet every time, but you know, thing. So I go into my bag, click the Super Repel because I have too much money for my own good in this game, because this game likes making things relatively easy to get money, especially, well, technically speaking, because it's a randomizer, you find the relic crown you're not supposed to. So I go around, dodge her, do this for some reason, then run back. Maybe I'm just testing out grass patches for like when I use my fossil next episode, which I haven't recorded yet. I'm just putting it out there kind of thing. So we have this triple battle. And I think to myself, you know what? Let's battle this battle. And then looks pretty whole squarey. All good Pokemon. We've got a bit of a risky Rowlet over there. We've got a bit of a Chinchou here. We've got a bit of an Executor over there. We've got a bit of everything. So I go to my item thing and I go, you know what? I reckon I could Horn Leech it. Let's do it. Let's Horn Leech the rough. I do. And you know what happens? Nothing. Zero. Nada. Nothing. I don't even care. Then I decide, you know what? Let's surf the entire board and kill every one of my Pokemon. No, I don't do that because that is a very dodgy play. Not the smartest idea. So then I Shadow Claw that. That just goes bada boom, bada ching, and it's gone. So, you know, that's crazy. It actually is. Why do I say it's crazy all the time? No one even knows that, because that's crazy. Oh, man. I would imagine this is super jarring if anyone else ever did it. Rewatching yourself and then recording yourself. But you do it. So I'm worried because he Dragon Breaths me, and of course I call it's a para. You know, just shady things, mate. Shady things, Shady Sin things, you know, Shady Thing does this, this Shady Thing does that, you know, Shady Sin, Shady Thing, or what am I even saying? I don't even want to question it. So, I decided to heal, I believe I heal, is that correct? Oh shit, that is a desk. That is a wooden desk I'm hitting. Good to know. I missed my Stone Edge, I then hit Rowlet with, again, a grass type move that's not super effective because I'm all about that non-super effectiveness because it's just better. I don't kill anyone, everyone's fine. It hits me with another Dragon's Breath, can't paralyze because I'm already paralyzed. So I've already bet it at its own game, which is what you want. So then I decided to do a big brain move here. I paralyze here with that, then I need alarm with Executor, and then I heal with Leavanny, even though I could have probably just paralyzed heal and then attacked with Reaper, thus ending the battle. But I wanted to be safer rather than not lose Reaper here, because Reaper's like hard carrying my team right now, like pretty hard carrying my team. I would say it's the hardest carry, but it's a pretty high carry. The back of Leavanny should actually be a lot broader and a lot wider. It's quite thin, but I reckon it should be broader because of carrying my entire team. But you know, Pokemon designs, man. Its back should be wide like Growl, just carrying the whole team, like just trudging through. Like that was smart, wasn't it? I just knocked somehow my phone onto my. Knocked it off my desk onto the floor through the freaking vine, and then for some reason I left these trains and went, you know what, I need to battle them because I'm weak as shit, which is correct. So now that I've dropped my phone and now I've retrieved it, I talk like it's a freaking hidden item in a freaking game. What am I even looking for here? What am I even looking for? So if I like this Pachirisu, realise I do nothing to it. Then I sit there thinking to myself, you can't paralyze electric types in this game, but yes you can, because Pachirisu still has Thunder Wave, even though I think in Gen 6 they changed it to being paralyzed in whatever time, but you know, it's cool, it's cool, it's cool. I then proceededly I do switch. Why did I switch? Oh god, why did I switch? I don't know. Maybe I was feeling risky. Maybe I just didn't want to bug around for power, I guess. Honestly, I don't blame myself. It seems like a pretty massive hassle. Nice. Does that super effective damage that I expect from a Pachirisu, and I don't kill it. Pachirisu survived the surf from a Charizard, kinda crazy. Then again, Charizard never learned surf, so... I mean... Do you really blame me? No, yes, maybe. What am I even talking about sometimes? Oh, man. And then, Pyro goes to 48, which is nice. So, then, I decided to battle the other person. While not healing my team. Because I don't heal my team, I let them fight to the last breath. I let them fight with all their heart, and then he throws out a Mudkip. And I will tell you, Mudkip's one of my favourite starters. One of my favourite, very favourite starter. I would say he is top. He has Intimidate in this game, because why not? I don't know if Swampert has it. He might actually. And now because I haven't healed, that Paralyze is actually going to come back and bite me. Right now. Just kidding. Actually. Right now. So now I think to myself, let's use the Dark type move. And this is when I realise it's a Steel type. Mudkip is a Steel type. Why is everything Steel in this game? I don't know why everything's Steel. I don't know why the randomizer is like everything should be and will be a Steel type. So anyway, here we are, back at it again. Porygon Z, and then I sit there and I saw that Porygon Z. I knew who to go straight to straight away because, as we all know, because I've versed about 7 of those suckers in this game, He's weak to ground. He's actually weak to ground. And I think that was like a magnitude 5. Which I almost actually killed him, which just kind of shows how powerful Reaper really actually is. Like, how the hell? It's just too broken. Needs to be nerfed. Nerf it. Nerf it. Nerf that Pokemon. Just do it. Just nerf it. Just nerf it. Just do it. So then I heal. And I think this is where the point where I make a critical mistake. Very critical mistake. Very critical. Unbelievably critical. I decide... I think it's like... where is it? Let's find it. I make an executive decision. There. See how I went back? I should have gone to the Cobalion. I should not have battled this chick at all. I should have just left with my dignity and self-respect. But no. Of course I'm like, you know what? I can take this direct to Florentino. This elite trainer, right? Sends out Blastoise. Everything's kind of, you know, everything's fine, everything's cool, everything's, you got nothing to worry about. Nothing to worry about. Nothing at all. And then it cross-chops me. Poison crosses me. And kills me from full with a critical hit. You have no idea how salty I was. It crit me from full with poison thing. So now I think to myself, you know the best Pokemon to go out to is? A freaking Pokemon that... Of course it's not going to do nothing, he probably is a poison type. And then apparently he has literally every move that can cover me. So here I am thinking about how the hell did I lose a like how did I do it? How did I actually lose a Muffin? And I actually honestly really liked Muffin. He wasn't too bad. I mean, not that I used him often, Muffin, think it, okay, you know what, you're right. I'm sorry, that's a pretty shitty pun on my part, to be honest. But yeah, so we kind of just come out to Reaper here, get hit with that, then I realise, wait a minute, he's not a ghost type. Oh man, so I ended up losing Muffin. I actually really like Muffin. Not that he got much time, but like Muffin was there. You know, he was around, he kind of just, he put in some work sometimes, you know? And that is all that matters here at, over at this squad, so. And I get the poison point, which is actually kind of nice. And then I make a stupid mistake. Is it here? No, it was a turn ago. Who the heck did I heal? I healed someone, or I'd missed button pressed. And I was like, are you actually kidding me? Why did I do that? I think I healed Pyro instead of healing, you know, the right Pokemon. You get me? Oh, I could have lost a Reaper there and I would have been so salty. I would have actually been salty. I actually would have been kind of... I would have been livid. Absolutely livid. Is livid the right word? Probably not, but... that's the word I'm going with. So... I beat her after sustaining one loss, and I did that all for a freaking air balloon that I already had. If that was for a Master Ball, I could understand the trade. The trade-off would have been good. The trade-off would have been actually kind of nice. I would have actually been like, you know what? That's a really good trade-off. I actually would enjoy that trade-off. But no, it was actually a pretty shitty trade-off. It was actually a pretty shitty trade-off, but you gotta do what you gotta do kind of thing. So then, I heal everyone up to go take on this Cobalion, right? So I cut down these trees. Alright. And then I look at him. He makes a cry. I sit there and try to think about what the cry is. I know that it's not a legendary cry. And then I sit there thinking, whose cry is this? Like, who actually cries like this? Then I realized it's a Cyndaquil. And I thought, oh, Stonks. Cyndaquil. Cyndaquil's actually good. Starters are quite choice, actually. It has download, which is really better. And then I remember, wait a minute. Cyndaquil is weak to ground. Which means that it can only be steel, rock, fire, electric, poison. It's actually a lot. So I know it has to be one of those types because it's the only types that are weak to ground. I tried Pokeball, it doesn't work. It harsh defense drops me, I guess you could say. So I realized, you know what? How am I going to hit this? Because that's what Paul was for. It had cut for the specific purpose of taking on Pokemon that are weaker to lower the HP a bit more better. Sorry about that. It's like stuck in my throat. Oof. Probably all this smack talk. But anyway, so I decided to go with a Chip Away because it's probably my weakest move from a Gothita because it's not physically pretty good and Fly is like 90 or 80 and Chip Away is 70. Surprisingly, obviously, Cyndaquil had Heat Wave, apparently. So, uses that again. I go, oh shit, that did a lot of damage. Let's switch into the big Yogi Bear over here. I'm pretty sure I switched to. Do I? I'm looking at my screen. Does he? Oh, what a legend. What a legend. And switches him out. So then... the Heat Waves of me again. Why? Like in all honesty, why? Why do you do this? Okay. So for another one, and I'm pretty sure I catch him. Probably easier to start. The easiest starter I probably ever caught, like in all honesty, and I found out it's an electric type. So I was like, you know what, I just traded an electric for an electric. Like, I traded an electric for an electric, and I don't know why I did that, but like, it works. It somehow worked. I don't know why it worked, but you know. And then I sit here trying to think of a name, and I realize that all my names, I tend to name everything like the same. I don't know why I do that. I don't know why I name everything the same. It's like I just always do it kind of thing. So I go for Lewis here. I don't know why. I could have named it. I could have named it anything else. I could have named it fucking, I don't know, Sean the Paul or something. I don't know. Anyway, I get to Lacunosa Town. I think, oh cool, I can get to the center. And then these two freaking girls come waddling over. Do I really want to voice this again? I'm not going to, honestly. I don't think anyone would mind, to be honest. The voice acting for this was pretty deplorable. Deplorable? So, they talk about going to go see this lady, right? Apparently, this lady is like the foremost person on freaking Tales in Lacunosa Town. She's like, mate, I know every story about this town, and I'm like, cool, alright. Come into my house, and knowing her, she probably has like a biscuit thing that's probably like has like biscuits that are like 2 years on and probably like stale as shit, but you know. Then she gives me some nice tea to wash down that freaking bloody crumbly biscuit. But I mean, then she talks about this giant chasm, and she's like, yo, this chasm is kind of popping off. Like, this chasm has got so much coolness to it, you know, it's just flames, you know. Then she talks about a meteorite, and I think, oh, Stoxism, you know, Darksism, mate, you know, we hang out, have a few drinks, have a few meteorites on the rocks, and you think, you know a guy, but, you know, Then she talks about, oh, it ate Pokemon, 8 people actually, which is kind of crazy for a Pokemon game, not gonna lie. Then again, they had a bloody war, so I can't really say anything. Then she says that they can't leave the room and then that they built walls around the city. But hear me out. How the heck did I get in the city? I got through no walls. There was no walls on the right hand or the left hand. On the right hand side, there's no walls. There is literally a massive gap where this big ass Kyurem is just going to pull up and be like, yo, nice wall. Let me just come in and eat some of yous, you know? Then Bianca and Professor Juniper go on about, wow, this data is awesome. Do you know Reshiram? And then asks me for some reason. And I'm like, yes, but then proceeds to tell me about Reshiram. Like, see, I already knew this. Like, we're going to talk about it again. That's kind of wild. And then Bianca's like, yo, I've got this inspirational idea, right? What if I propose that the meteorite and that are the same? And I'm like, okay, that's cool. Honestly, pretty dope idea. We're going to take into account all these ideas, right? We're going to use our cognitive, it's not the right thing. Anyway, so we go about this and then we talk about Sonic, and I sit here and think to myself, is this really worth it? And she talks about Lacunosa being from Lacunos clouds, and I'm like, cool, awesome. The more you know, I guess. Now I can talk to people and pick up chicks being like, yo, did you know that the Lacunos from Pokemon is actually named after the clouds, Lacunosa clouds? And they'll be like, oh my god, this guy is the one. He's awesome. No one has ever... If I could use cloud knowledge to pick up chicks, that would be kind of crazy to say. Yeah, but we're not going to discuss it. Yeah, that's a loose cannon. But anyway, so I come here to put my dead moth in the thing, and I get flashbacks of Bye Bye Butterfree all over again. Putting a butterfly in a freaking death box. Motham joins the elites in the death box, and honestly, it doesn't get any better from here. So then I then think about who to add, and then I go, you know what? I'm gonna add Cyndaquil. Just so you know, because obviously I'm gonna, straight after I do this, I'm gonna edit the thing. I'm not gonna put Cyndaquil on the layout. Actually, why am I telling you this at the end of the video? Like, wait, yes I am, because this video, oh, that just turned my head inside out. I'm not putting him on the layout because I'll just put him on next episode, because I literally just slapped the experience share on him because I need him to get 2 levels before I can actually use him, because I would rather use the Typhlosion than a Cyndaquil, because Cyndaquil's stats are absolute booty cheeks. Well, not booty cheeks, it's just a basic Pokemon with probably like 60 attack and then 60 defense, and then when it evolves into Quillar, we'll go to like 90, and then when it evolves into Typhlosion, it'll be like 100 and something, and actually be able to take a hit from something. So I slapped the appearance share, and then I thought to myself, oh, maybe I can get an encounter on the next route over, which on the left hand side. But then I remembered that the rival's there, and then you battle Getsus's lackeys, or you battle Getsus. I can't remember who you battle. You do a double battle. So I think to myself, actually, you know what? I think that's a good point to end the episode. Oh god, I'm gonna have to... The worst part about this is I'm gonna try and time this ending with the video's ending, and that's gonna be an interesting thing. So I'm literally like watching the time like a freaking hawk here. Anyway, so I started looking around. I realized there's an item there. I never knew there was an item like in this specific spot, unless there was, and I'm just an idiot. So I go around, start just talking to people, just to, you know, round out the episode, and, you know, all the YouTuber stuff, you know, like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. Anyway, go into this house, and there's an item in here, and it's trash. It's a like mail. What are we doing with Pokemon with like mail in here? But anyway, and yeah, so I run back down these stairs, run up those ones, go down this one, get a massive workout, and then, do you know who calls me? The Muppet himself. Bloody Curtis Stone gives me a ring-a-ding-ding. Curtis is like, yo bro, I got this sick recipe, and I'm like, okay mate, hit me up with it. He's like, sorry man, I'm on MasterChef. So I hang that up, and I'm like, I see my rival there, like, oh great, I'm gonna have to do that next episode. Then I realize I've been sitting and recording for almost 40 minutes, and I go, well, anyway, it's time to end the episode off. I do the one thing that I didn't do, and I face my character the wrong way. I save my game, say goodbye to everyone. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this version of this episode. If you enjoyed, like, comment, subscribe, and you know what guys, I'll see you in the next one next time. See you later guys, and hopefully I ended it at the right time.